this is Slime Boss here, and welcome back to the Crazy Cat Podcast. And the first time in Crazy Cat history, we have everybody, not just me, Slime Boss, not just SRJett, who has been in the same room with me before. However, we finally have Reverse Mailman in the same room as us for the first time, and even more special because he doesn't live in the same state as us, Hylian Hero.
Hi guys!
We are all here, and today we are going to be talking about our experience at Super Nintendo World, which was an absolute blast, but we'll get into that. However, if you haven't already, don't forget to join our Discord because we would love for you to join the conversation both in the comments and on our podcasts. We just want to talk games. We want to be friends, chill, and have some fun and play some games. So join us there to start a little community. And we really appreciate all the support you've been giving us on our shorts and our content lately as well. Something like this wouldn't be possible with, the Crazy Cat not even starting. So we really appreciate all of that. And also, we have a couple of bits of news. First things first. Everybody 1-2 Switch was announced with no trailer and a single screenshot.
Should we mention it's out in 2 weeks? And
yes.
I'm sure you guys actually missed this, but promotional images from a back of a box at a game store came out this morning.
Nice.
And we've seen...
Is it $60?
$60?
Yeah.
No, it's $30. But
even worse.
It's 100 players, and there's only 16 games in the
100
box.
players?
You can play 100 players. It's basically
100 Joy-Con?
you play with your phones too.
Wait, this
hold
on. Is
yeah.
this 1-2 Switch Battle Royale?
So it's more like
1-2 Island.
1-2 Switch Gartic phone.
It's 1-2 Switch cross Jackbox.
Yeah, Jackbox. That's what it is. Yeah.
But the screenshots seem interesting. For some reason, they're focusing on a horse as the main.
Yeah.
Oh
main
man,
guy, so.
I love horses.
I will say that it is quite weird what they're doing with the marketing with it, but it is a good idea. I won't bash them for that. I mean, Nintendo having their own Jackboxes seems pretty Nintendo to me.
What scares me though is they officially have not released a single trailer.
Yeah.
A single piece of a single screenshot that's not just human players pointing their Joy-Cons at each other.
It's
and
weird.
The game's out in 2 weeks.
It's weird, but we knew it was going to happen because everyone's been saying it's going to come out, and Nintendo's not even proud of it, so...
Well, yeah, it came out about a year ago that it was in development hell. They wanted to cancel it. Everyone who played it hated it.
Yeah.
And
Nintendo's not proud of it.
They announced it on literally the 1st of June, and it comes out the last day of June. Yeah. That seems really suspicious to me.
Yeah, especially right after Tears, it's just yep, everyone's hyped for everybody, right?
Everybody's hyped for 1-2 Switch. It has Switch in the name, therefore it's the best game on the Switch.
This was the first time that a pack-in game, which is not even a pack-in game, was actually bad.
Well, now
Nintendo Land was great, Wii Sports was great, 1-2 Switch was just exist.
It just rubs you the wrong way because now that Zelda's out, we only know about Pikmin as of this recording. That could change in the process. Pikmin's out in 4 or 5 weeks. After that, Nintendo's got nothing, and they're just deciding to drop this random multiplayer game budget title within 30 days of announcement.
Pikmin same day as Barbie and Oppenheimer. It's great.
I'm gonna be playing Barbie. I'll be playing Pikmin and watching Barbie.
Speaking of Pikmin as well, we did get a trailer. I did forget about that. We did get a trailer on Pikmin.
It was so cryptic.
Did you want to explain what happened?
I mean, it was a story trailer, so it's Olimar was going to do something, crash landed, as he do, and then...
Trans
Olimar. And then they send a rescue crew out for him. Shocker, they crashed too. But
whoa!
The main thing.
Wow,
of the
sounds
trailer,
like the plot of Pikmin 3.
Yeah, you don't want to get spoiled.
Well, no, the plot of Pikmin 3 was they were looking for food, which was the plot of Pikmin 1.
Oh, I've never played Pikmin.
Okay, but basically the main thing announced in the trailer was that you get to create your own main character.
How do you feel about that?
I get to be my own Olimar.
As long as they actually give my main character a story and it's not it's just aesthetic. I don't want it to be like how Link was in, let's say, Ocarina, Majora. Yeah, you can name them, but they really have no significance other than that. It's just... I'm optimistic. I'm not too worried about it. It's just weird that we haven't gotten, another gameplay trailer, another, actual trailer with some substance.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
The game's out in 5 weeks. They need to start marketing it now.
Yeah.
Don't let Pikmin die, Nintendo. I'll have a mental
Don't
breakdown.
send it out to die, yeah. For sure.
I don't think they are. I think we're gonna get in the next week or so at the like earliest. We're gonna see stuff coming out.
Yeah, clearly we're getting a direct like day of, and like it's gonna talk about how Pikmin is.
Hey,
like,
it
the
sounds
best
like
game
we
ever.
might be getting a direct between June 20th and June 23rd.
Saying we are having some sort of direct this upcoming week. I don't want to delve too much into that because it's a reliable source. But we don't know what form it is. We don't know if it's a partner showcase. We don't know if it's a mini. We don't know if it's a full-fledged. We'll see what happens, but either way, it should be an exciting week, I hope. Anyways.
Here's hoping.
Enough Pikmin. Let's move on to whatever we're doing next.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Are you going... I know you're picking it up, but do you have anything to say about Pikmin? Are you interested? Have you played any?
I am not. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in Pikmin.
That's fair.
Are you interested in everybody? 1-2 switch.
Yeah, I loved Pikmin. Pikmin 3 was great.
Pikmin sucks.
Yeah. Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom also came out since we last spoke, but we're going to have our own full-fledged discussion. If it's out, link will be in the description.
I have a review coming, I promise. I'm trying to finish it. I'm almost 150 hours in. Please leave me alone.
Take your time with the game. It's great. We're all having fun with this, so I don't think anyone's, begging for
Remember when I was
review.
like, I'm going to beat this game in 2 weeks?
I don't remember that.
I was so confident. I was like, this game...
It is way bigger than we thought.
If it's anything like Breath of the Wild, I'm like, I have this done in 2 weeks flat.
It is
you watch
not.
me. 80
it's
hours.
So
Yo,
big.
dude,
Tears of
the Kingdom, actually, like, legit, I really like Tears of the Kingdom, and I hated Breath of the Wild.
We need to have like an in-depth conversation on this because there's multiple people on this couch who have that opinion. And I need to like debate it.
I mean, we can bring him on. It was originally going to be us two, but I also didn't anticipate him to play it.
Yeah.
So,
I wasn't anticipating me to play it.
So we'll have a full-fledged discussion later. And then the final bit of news was a very weird piece of news because earlier this year, we got the announcement of a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC as well as our, obviously, Pokemon Home was going to be compatible with it as well. They said they had a launch window of spring, I believe. And 1, it didn't come out in spring. 2, it got delayed, but like they announced the release date of May 24th and then said, oops, it was a mistake. Like, there's no way it was a mistake. And then I guess it's out now, and I didn't even know because apparently they didn't even market it was out because me, the Pokemon fan, didn't know it was out. So, it's out now.
I knew it was out.
I didn't know it was out, so that's clearly it was somehow there was a problem there. It's a mess. I don't know what happened, but everything about Scarlet, everything about this generation has been a mess, and Pokemon Company needs to fucking get their ass handed to them at some point. Like, please. Like, people need to stop blaming Game Freak. TPCI is clearly the problem here. Like, just please stop making games for a bit. We don't need another Pokemon next year. If I see another Pokemon next year, I'm going to riot. I'm probably going to buy it, but I will still riot. Anyways.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is, man.
I know. Consumer Twitter.
Consumerism.
Yeah. All right, Super Nintendo World. So, I think you wanted, how did you want to structure this?
I think we should just take it like how we treated the day. So what we started, what we did in the middle, our finishing where we actually got to go to the Toadstool Cafe or Canopio Cafe, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I saw Mario in real life.
Yeah,
it's
Mario
great.
in real life. So our initial plan before we got here was like we didn't know how it was gonna work. We knew about the power-up bands. That was pretty much it.
I'm Luigi.
Yoshi.
I got Toad.
Also Luigi.
And then our additional party member also got Toad.
No Waluigi.
No Waluigi.
Noticeable lack of Waluigi
There wasn't
merch.
no Rosalina either.
Yeah, that's
Which is weird because I mentioned
she was
it.
there,
Either
but
that
we
or
didn't
we
see her.
sucked
She
at
was there
looking
in
for
lamp
her.
form. That's the only way I saw Rosalina.
But no, I watched all the promotional material leading up to it. I watched a couple of news outlets take a look at it, but I pretty much knew nothing. I didn't know how it was going to play out, and it was a lot more fun than I expected.
Yeah.
However, we wanted to beeline it towards there so we can make our reservations. That was the first thing we needed to do, and then
you gotta run to get that.
We expected Nintendo World to take all day, and maybe we would hit other, amusements. We wanted to hit Harry Potter more importantly, but we thought that was like a maybe shot. But we got everything we wanted to get done. But enough about everything else about the park. We walked in. What are your thoughts?
Wristbands, I love them. They're infinitely better than the Harry Potter ones because they're cheaper and they're amiibo, so they can be used outside
All
of
I
the
wanna
universe.
say-
I think we want to talk about these last because
I mean, it doesn't.
we don't even know what they do yet.
This is still not the most expensive amiibo I've ever bought, so I'm just gonna throw
Yeah,
that
yeah.
out there.
So we
It's
walk
still
in.
expensive. Let's just make that clear.
Yeah,
It's
it
still
is
as
expensive.
fuck.
Yeah. Everything there was expensive. But anyways, we walk in that pipe. We walk into Peach's castle and the world opens up to us. What are our initial thoughts? What were we thinking?
Mario.
Holy shit, this is prettier than I thought.
It's so pretty.
It's so
it really
pretty.
feels like you're in the Mushroom Kingdom.
I actually forgot I was in real life and I
Yeah.
was like in Mario for like a
You were
solid.
in Mario.
I was in Mario for a solid 3 hours.
I would say that I would say that is something that Universal does really well to make you feel like you're actually in their worlds. Like, I mean, how did you feel about Harry Potter? Same way, right? So
Oh, for sure.
It felt like
It-
you were in the town.
yeah, so
I was in
Disneyland-
Harry himself.
What's different about Disneyland is not like you're not going to Tangled World or what else? You're not. I mean, Star Wars, yeah, but that's new. Like all the old stuff. It's like you're not going to a specific property's world. It's just like the future world. It's the this. And,
Tomorrowland.
yeah, so it's not like, oh, I feel like I'm in this world. It's nice, but it's a completely different vibe. This, what they really do well is sell you that you're in the world, and when we walked in, it was like we took a warp pipe to another world.
Yeah, I felt like I was there, and I was just in a pure joy for
Yeah.
like.
I mean, we really were. I
yeah.
mean, Mario was standing in front of us. We could have done a meet and greet, but
The lines were always too long, and we
Yeah.
had other things we wanted.
I will.
Yeah,
I will
you,
say
like,
that
you have to get there at you have to get
Yeah.
there 30 minutes ahead of time, or else they
They're-
cut off the line.
they actually have a 1 hour early pass for 20 minutes. I actually recommend you do it if
You mean
you have.
$20?
Or, yeah,
the-
$20.
Yeah, the $20 extra pass. I would recommend that you do it if you have the extra funds because you do like most of the time that you'll be spent will be waiting in lines, and the only time like I understand it for the Bowser ride, but for all the other attractions, it felt like more of like a theme, not a theme park, like
Fast pass.
no. All the other attractions felt more like a normal park.
Oh.
So
yeah.
they're like, I don't really want to wait an hour to do a little mini game.
Yeah.
So I think if you want to hit Nintendo World first as early as possible. Again, get that fast pass if you can, and do all the mini game stuff, because if you're going on a normal ride, you're gonna expect to wait in a line, but not for the mini games. I would say that's the only thing that wasn't worth waiting 30 minutes for.
I mean, we did all of them but one. We did
Yeah.
the Goomba one, we did the Thwomp one, and we did the
Koopa.
the
The
Koopa.
Koopa
one.
Power.
They were fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
It was nice to figure out the timing because you had a little bit of time in line to figure out what we were doing.
And I think that was what really helped us, especially
Yeah.
with the first one we went
Oh
to,
yeah,
which was the Koopa
I was
one.
afraid I was gonna like fail and have to get back in line.
Yeah.
So
I wish we did the Piranha one.
That's
The
almost
Piranha
what happened
one
to
looked
me,
cool.
actually.
yeah, we probably should have hit the Piranha one too, but at that point
The
we were
line was
just
so
like, yeah.
consistently long that, and it was so
Yeah.
like
Again, like I
time-consuming.
said, there's no reason to wait in those lines for the little mini games, but the rides you're like expected to do it. But the interactivity is cool. For the one of the only times where I felt like I was robbed of an opportunity is I was heading towards a brick block and Mario and Luigi showed up, so they wouldn't let me go hit the brick block. But everything's open to you. You're able to hit as many blocks as you'd like. There's some
That was
breathable.
honestly a nice touch. The
Yeah.
fact that you were able
Everything
to
was
do stuff
interactable.
with-
Also, I would be really
With the
ashamed
stuff
of
around.
myself if I didn't bring this up. There were little Pikmin all over the place.
Yes.
They were so cute.
Yeah,
they were
it's so fun.
They were well hidden, so you really had to look for them sometimes.
Yeah. Speaking of hidden
Yeah.
things, I love all the little hidden references and Easter eggs. There was
Yeah.
literally hidden Mario's, which it itself is a reference, or
8-bit
hidden
Yeah.
hidden Luigi's,
Yeah, I love.
which are itself references to hidden Mickey's, but also in 3D World and everything regarding Year of Luigi. So that was really fun.
I loved Bowser's book, How to Talk to Princesses.
Yeah.
we'll,
We'll get to that part in a sec, but like just
When we get
everything
to
about the
that.
park, like you have to see it to believe it. Like everything that you see online is not the half of it.
Yeah, a lot of the joy of the Mario world is just walking around, looking at everything.
Yeah.
My
Because
main
a lot
beef
of-
is that it's too damn small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It'll expand.
we're getting expansions. We know it is. It's gonna come eventually.
Yeah, yeah. I will say the stamps. I really like the stamps. It actually really brings like a lot more joy to just looking around at everything. But I really don't like that so many of them are like, "Hey, come back in 3 months."
It really made it feel like the park itself was a game too.
Well, wasn't there an achievement that's like, "Hey, ride the Mario Kart ride 5 times"?
Yeah.
So
like you can
they
do
really
that, but there's an hour wait.
What's good about these though is that they save your progress, and you can come back a year later and do it again.
Yeah.
And so it's not like you're gonna start over. You're gonna continue to make progress, and it'll be fun every time you come. It'll be great, and if you come again. But
I'm probably gonna.
Under the assumption, if you do come, well, most people they're like, all right, we tried it once. If Donkey Kong comes, we'll come for that.
That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's how we all feel. Like I've been to Universal multiple times. Like this was the main attraction for me. So speaking of the main attraction, also the stamps. Again, they really incentivize you to come back because some of those achievements are ridiculous, especially for how long the wait lines are.
I do really like the stamps, though. They're so cool.
It is very fun.
Before we go on to what I think you're going to talk about, I want to talk about Bowser Jr.'s.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
That was so cool. They had us go into Bowser Jr.'s little castle.
You do need this to go on Bowser Jr.
It is a $40 paywall, but you buy this. I think this is almost like a requirement anyway for most people.
Yeah.
I felt really bad because there was a family that actually it happened twice. There was a family that was waiting a really long time to do the thwomp thing, and they didn't even have a wristband, and they had to go. They had to leave. Another time with Canopio's Cafe, someone thought it was a ride, and they waited in line.
They actually got reservations thinking it was a ride. They came in at their reserved time, and it was a restaurant.
It is. Need these for the restaurant? I don't remember.
No, we didn't. You didn't need these for the
restaurant.
It is a pretty penny, but this is part of it. If you miss out, you're not really at the park, unfortunately. Which it is. It might be seen as a bad thing, but go on a cheap weekend if you're gonna go. But you get there's multiple locations for coins. I believe there's a total of 5 coins, but 4 mini games. You only need 3. And you put your wristband up to the lock, and you're in Bowser Jr.'s castle.
There's so many cute pieces of
artwork. It shows Bowser Jr.'s history. For the first time, we see actually Baby Bowser Jr., which is a little confusing because Baby Bowser looks like Bowser Jr.
You see a lot of cool knickknacks. So you see the paintbrush from Sunshine, the clown car, a bunch of other little models and stuff.
If you put this thing up to the little Bowser Jr. box they got there. The paint on the ink brush actually lights up.
I didn't see that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was so.
There was a Bowser Jr. box. I don't know what that was for, but
after
you got a stamp.
Oh,
you go in and there's this really cool game where you step on these certain numbers. Each person, it's 15 people can go in at one time, and it's basically
augmented reality.
It kind of felt it's an AR kind of thing. It kind of felt like they're something you would have on the Kinect or something like that.
Yeah,
you'd have
it was better than the Kinect. It was better than the Wii.
It was so cool.
You had to jump and hit the question block.
Yeah, you get some exercise.
Yeah.
So it was a fully interactive. It was like Shadow Play Alley from the games. Your shadow is imprinted on the wall. I honestly don't know how they animated the jump. That was
cool.
The shadow. Honestly, that was so cool. You actually got smaller when you got hit.
So you get hit, you get smaller. You can collect power ups. You can go up from a mushroom, which makes you normal size. You can get a fire flower and shoot enemies. You can get a superstar, but I don't think any of us got a superstar.
I got one, and it just makes you invincible.
Well, duh. But how did that work? Did you just touch enemies and they were dead?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's helpful because you needed to launch the enemies at Bowser Jr.
Well, you can't get smaller.
Got launched.
You can't get smaller.
No matter where it hit you. Yeah, okay. So, there was some bombs, there was some paratroopas, there was some piranha plants as well.
And, of course, there was Bowser Jr.
Yeah, so the main thing was you're supposed to attack Bowser Jr., bombs fly from the sky, and you literally launch them at him. It's a group battle, so everybody's taking whales on it, and it's really fun.
Yeah, of course you are getting your own coins. You want to kill as many as you can to get coins.
And you kind of also, I'm not sure if anyone actually noticed this, but there was actually an stamp that if the group average was around 20 coins, you actually get a stamp.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little challenge stamps. Again, it incentivizes you to keep playing. And that's a good thing, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Because it might sound money hungry, but it was a small area and there was only 2 attractions, but it was more than that. It was a game.
If you really wanted to spend your entire day at Universal at this
or at Super Nintendo, you could.
You absolutely could do it at Nintendo Land.
Yeah. So for sure, and I
Honestly,
think
don't-
some
if
people
I
are
had the
going
budget
to
for it,
because
I don't think. I'm pretty sure I could spend multiple days.
I don't
there
think
not
there's a
getting
lot
it.
of crossover between Nintendo fans and Harry Potter fans or
I mean, they're nerds,
Simpsons
but
fans,
Simpsons probably not.
if
but-
you're a Simpsons fan, you're obviously coming to Universal to go to Universal. You're just gonna stop by Super
and that was
Nintendo
the thing.
World.
The one thing I noticed was everyone was wearing Nintendo merch or Harry Potter. There was no in between.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
obviously a lot of the other stuff has died down. They're very old. Harry Potter has been basically the main attraction for a while now. Nintendo's just taken the stage, and it's brand new. It opened up in February, so it's to be expected to. It's very fresh, very new. And honestly, like, it's understandable why, like, Harry Potter would kind of get old, but other than Mario
I mean, the
Kart,
ride's been there for the better part of a decade.
yeah,
So
but
it's-
I really don't see Nintendo being that old. Like, I think that the ride maybe might get old,
Nintendo
but
wants to keep updating. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Harry Potter, there's really nowhere you can go with that at this point.
yeah.
You can add Donkey Kong, it's rumored, Zelda. You can add so many franchises to this.
Yeah.
Imagine walking in and it's like you have so many options. You can go to like Pikmin, you can go to Metroid, you can go to Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That could be like the future in like 20 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, not only with the expansions, but on top of that, like, the fact that it's completely different from the rest of the park because it's a fully interactive experience. Like, there's more to do than just wave your wand and water squirts at you. So, there's just infinite replay value, if you will.
There's always
Yeah.
a reason to come back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say also it evolved, and I think you said like your favorite part was the very end of the Bowser Jr. thing when everybody jumped up and we got the flagpole at the end.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
And then the real main attraction was Bowser's and
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart
Challenge.
Bowser's Challenge. The only one thing that I didn't necessarily like is that I don't know why Nintendo leans so hard into Mario Kart 8. Like I don't it's not like I don't like Mario
It's
Kart 8.
one of their best selling games.
But like they should just have like a Mario Kart baseline like they have with the new Soup series, but Mario Kart 9 is going to come out and it's going to be drastically different. And
will it?
will it be Mario Kart 8 too?
Honestly, it might be. I
I-
really think, not to go off topic, but Mario Kart 9 might just be Mario Kart 8 with tour mechanics. I hate saying it, but it might be true.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just like tired of seeing Mario Kart 8 because
It'll
Mario
look,
Kart 8
It'll look a little different, but it's not going to be insanely different.
Mario Kart 8 is Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart Live is Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, they got, by the way, they got Mario Kart 8 references in the Mario Kart.
Oh, it's insane. It's time.
No,
Yeah.
it's great. But what's weird is that you're like, oh, it's a Mario Kart track. You walk in, it's Yoshi's Island.
Oh yeah, dude. The line is so long, but the rooms are so cool. Like, oh yeah,
That's weird.
yeah, you got the.
Sorry, sorry for that weird interruption, but
Yeah.
I was gonna say Mario
No.
Kart 8's fine, but you know, I guess maybe that's the baseline moving forward. But what were you gonna
Let's
say?
go back. We were talking about
Yeah.
the line.
I was just saying. Yeah, the line, it's super long, but the rooms. Like you got a long walk, but the rooms are so cool. There's so many cool
Yeah.
details.
So
I will say
packed
that's
with
another
detail.
thing. That is another thing that Universal does well that Disney doesn't. Like if there's a long line, like at Disney, you got the little short line between the entrance and the actual ride. But if you have a really long hour-plus ride, they send you in like a dark room to like with nothing in it. Universal, on the other hand, we were in. Like, it had nothing to do with Mario Kart, but we were in Yoshi's Island, and they somehow fit that
They
in
had
there.
Yoshi music. There was the grass theme. There was the like caves theme. There was the jungle theme. There was so many just leading up to the actual entrance of Bowser's
Yeah.
Castle, and then you had the entire Bowser Castle. So
Yeah. And then they got like this really cool animation of like them building bombs and Mecha Koopas on the screen.
Yeah. And there was lore. I mean, what?
there was books. There was Bowser's throne. There was, for some reason, on the hanging from the ceiling, a little thing of the comet, like the first planet from Mario Galaxy.
Like,
think
all the
that's-
books had references, like.
I believe it's called the Gateway to the
Yeah.
Starry Sky.
Yeah.
Gateway,
So,
yeah.
like, what in what reality
in
did
the-
Nintendo reference Sarasaland?
Oh,
like,
wait! You can't forget the book that is just called Inside Story.
Yeah, that's it.
That was cool. That was cool.
Or a guide to Moo Moo Meadows, or
There was so
Bowser
many
stealing Mario
references.
Kart stuff, or Mario's Kart
It's
stuff.
what you would expect to be in Bowser's Castle.
Yeah.
That's exactly what. Besides, like the Mario Kart trophies, those kind of felt a little out of place, but I get why they were there.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I mean, they do that all the time, right? Like if Bowser's Castle has a basic design, but like with all the books and stuff, I would assume, but like. His master plan was to do the Mario Kart thing. He has Mario Kart
Exactly.
stuff.
The main thing was like, hey, he's challenging Mario. He wants Mario to come over to his castle so he
Yeah.
can beat him in a race.
Like you notice the drastic difference between Bowser and Bowser Jr. Bowser's room was literally like his playroom, and he's like, I want to be a goofball and steal the golden mushroom. Like, he had no planning. Like, it was literally just all of it. So he's like, what toy should I bring out today?
Exactly.
And so Bowser had this huge master plan. He stole all the trophies, assumingly. But I think we now transition. All right. So, as you guys know, we are doing a Mario Kart tier list series. All right, guys. So, what's your tier list on the Universal Cup?
The Universal
I'm
Cup.
gonna give it a solid C tier. Like the
C
Rainbow
tier?
Road was great. The other tracks were kind of memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a lot more different than the other Mario Kart tracks.
I love the
Yeah.
Rainbow Road track though. It was
I really
fantastic.
love how I know it was only one track technically, but it was like a medley of tracks.
really
That
did
was
feel like
really
one.
cool.
Yeah, I'd give it a solid, maybe like an A or an S. I'm kind of in the middle there.
Yeah. What
Man,
about
it
you?
made me feel really negative.
What? Oh, you said tier list and I spaced out.
It was a joke, but like, but no, seriously, this was definitely like an S tier track for me. The selections that they had were incredible, and like in my head I'm like, okay, they're doing Mario Kart 8 stuff. They're probably gonna pick from the Mario Kart 8 selection. I mean, like the base game Mario Kart 8, or not the retro tracks.
Right.
But they pulled the best of the best that we had from A. They had Grumble Volcano. They had Bowser's Castle. They didn't have Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. They had N64 Rainbow Road. But no, they picked the best of the. I mean, we got the Cloud stage,
Cloud Top Cruise.
Yeah. With the Galaxy reference, you're always gonna win my heart with
Yeah.
that. So.
Yeah.
Anything else from you, Mr.
Oh.
Quiet in the corner,
Oh, we're finally not
about
talking
the ride itself?
I honestly liked how it was an augmented reality.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we forgot to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite
This
one.
is what
what
talking
was I
about
gonna
tier
say
list
about
does to
the-
people. It fucking rots your brain.
The graphics, I'm glad they went with the 8 graphics and not the booster course graphics. I'm joking.
I mean, yeah, but to
I'm
be fair,
I'm
it was
joking.
already like wasn't already open in Japan before that.
Yeah,
booster
I'm joking.
Obviously.
But no, the augmented reality, I think that is a lot more unique because usually with the experience type rides, it's like 3D goggles, but this was different. This was actually unique.
Oh wait.
Honestly, I like the visor. It was a lot less annoying
Yeah.
than the 3D goggle thing.
Oh yeah, that's a lot
Yeah.
better, especially if you have glasses. Like it's very accommodating for that.
Yeah.
It
Really
it was a
wish I
ride,
had
but they
my
still
little
somehow made it
glasses,
feel like a
though.
game. It was
God,
interactive.
so many
It
times I
connected.
wish I had my
It connected with your watch as well.
Yeah. Oh, and one tip for stamps, you can drift in this game. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you can drift.
I have no idea how.
Oh, so does anyone want to explain how like the game works? Because I feel like I've just been talking for a long
I
time.
mean, you steer
Okay.
with the thing you shoot, and yeah.
Yeah, the way you're looking, like say like straight forward with an owl, like owl's eyes going straight forward. That's where the green shell you're shooting
It's
goes.
really disorienting if you have
Yeah.
if your eyes
Um,
are sensitive.
You need to basically item boxes will come to you. You get a collection of shells and you shoot them at Bowser characters because if you shoot them at Mario characters,
You'll lose coins.
yeah. And your goal is to get
I suck at
100
not
coins.
shooting Mario because
Your goal is to get 100 coins, and somehow, some way,
I didn't fucking do it.
you
I didn't
didn't
get-
get 100 coins.
I
No,
didn't-
no, I
didn't-
got
He
100.
didn't get
I
100
didn't.
coins.
I somehow failed.
I got 100 coins, but the scanner thing didn't work, and I didn't get credit
Oh,
for it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got our scanner
Oh
things
yeah,
for it,
make
but he didn't
sure
get
make
100
sure
coins.
you scan it real fast.
Scan it when you get on the ride.
Yeah,
because
right when you get on.
Which is
Yeah.
what I did, but no.
Yeah.
That they gypped you out of that. You didn't even get the gold stamps, did you?
I got the one from Bowser Jr.'s thing.
Yeah. So if anything, if you're not a completionist, in order to beat the game, if you will, is to collect the 3 major stamps, which is the Grand Star stamp from the park itself, the the golden mushroom stamp from Bowser Jr. and the Universal Cup stamp from the Bowser's ride.
Yeah, and as long as you get, like, you go on the Bowser Jr. and the Mario Kart, like, the other stamp just comes when you get the other two. So it's just go on those 2 rides.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Not about Mario Kart.
Oh, wait, we haven't even talked about Canopio's Cafe.
Yeah, the Toad.
Well, maybe that's for a good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I had spaghetti and meatballs.
I would say the service is bad,
The
but like
service sucks.
next time, if you're a normal person and you don't go to theme parks every weekend, I would assume the next time that you come, there's going to be different people, so I can't really blame them for the service that much, but we have a friend here who needs to make special selections, and they like refuse to help us for some reason.
So so I have a lot of allergies, and key thing, this place is adorable. It's great.
It's fantastic.
Fantastic place,
It's
but as
beautiful.
soon as you have a problem, like you need a fork or something.
You need a fork. You need to take off your cheese off your burger. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, the buns
No.
have milk. The buns have milk. So if you have a milk allergy, you're not getting a hamburger.
They won't take the cheese off the meatball.
They won't take the
apparently.
mushroom off
They
the.
didn't have milk for some reason.
Yeah.
Despite that being like 3 separate
And-
things on the menu.
They also sell cutler. So what's really cool is that if you're cool and you like tomato soup, you get a nice little bowl that looks like a mushroom, and it comes a part of your meal, and you can take it home
Do
with
you
you.
want to talk
Or
about the $20 plate you just bought?
yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about. So if you order the Bowser's Challenge meal, you get a
Hey,
Bowser
nailed
plate.
it.
And on the very bottom, it's like you get a souvenir plate set, glass plate set for $20. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool.
We were in line. We were
And
having a
then,
discussion of like.
we're in line, we're looking at the signs, and I'm like, oh, look, those are the ones that you take home.
I was like, this is gonna be one plate. It's $20. It's too cheap.
so
And you
I
were
got 3 plates, but they were the generic ass plates that everybody got.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what did I don't mind it. I mean, that was the only thing that I regret buying because
Wasn't the
I-
Bowser's
I didn't expect
Fireball
to get what I
Challenge?
was gonna get.
Oh yeah, the Bowser's Fireball Challenge came with a free plate.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got
come
to
the plate.
keep the freaking plate.
That's what I thought was. That's what I thought was coming with the
And
plate
no.
set.
Yeah, but wasn't it $30?
Yeah, well, that's why I was upcharged because you get the plate. You keep the plate.
Yeah, you keep
Yeah.
the plate you actually fucking want.
Yeah, you keep the plate. So I was. They didn't show like pictures of the plate anywhere. Or the
No,
plates that you
it
got
wasn't
anywhere.
anywhere.
So I got gypped. So that was the only thing that I actually
Let
regret
this be your
buying.
warning, y'all.
But about
Yeah.
the place itself, it was really cool. Every once in a while, they do a show. Bowser comes and attacks the place.
Yeah.
Canopio.
Don't wear sunglasses. Just
Chef.
don't.
No, the room does get really
Chef
dark. It's weird.
Chef Canopio's really cute. I think we established that it's a girl. I don't know why I thought that was funny. The whole like experience, like you walk into a Toad house, so you get to pick your items like you do in Mario, and then,
Oh yeah, that's how you get a bunch of the power-ups.
yeah, and then you just sit there, listen to music while you wait for your food, and then you talk about the food because
Yeah, and if you need to go to the bathroom, you have to go outside.
that's everywhere though.
No,
Every
man.
restaurant at a theme park makes there's like dedicated bathrooms.
Yeah, the bathroom has the underwater music though. And that's
Oh, we
pretty
didn't
cool.
go to the bathroom to look at it.
You all
But
didn't do that.
the-
I didn't care.
The food was perfectly average. It was
It
very.
was theme
it was
park
nice
food.
looking. It was. But
I
it was
will
theme
say
park.
that it's better than, well, if you would have went to a theme park 10 years ago, you were probably getting a basic nothing burger. Here we actually got a decent like burger with some special properties, mushroom not mushroom,
The
mushrooms on
flour
it.
spaghetti was
The
spicy
garnishes,
as
it looked
fuck
really
should.
nice and really
Like
cool.
fuck should've.
The
Like it
flavor
was.
was just mediocre,
awesome.
which is to be expected, unfortunately. What was a highlight, though, was the drink that we got. That was really cool. It was a boba drink that was like lemon soda.
It was so good, but it was $8 and half the cup was ice.
I will say that we also ordered all the desserts. The desserts to try it. Some of the things were really good, but I feel like they were better off to get more options and more basic options, like a cup of
Okay.
ice cream
Well, I mean, to be
or
fair
cake
with
or
you-
something
to be
like
fair
that.
with you, they're
Didn't
not
they have like
expecting to get
two
all food.
types of cake?
Yeah.
No, but like maybe like a traditional just chocolate cake or a cup of ice cream with garnishes.
Whoa, this ain't Universal Japan. Slow your roll.
Yes, Universal Japan somehow has different menu items and they look infinitely better.
Yeah.
But besides the point, they need to have something more basic because we got like a cupcake with filling on the inside and funfetti cake itself, and the tiramisu was in a question box with cookies on it, and
I had a little bit of a cookie, even
so,
though I was allergic.
although
I like the cookie. The cookie was great.
The cookie
I wish
was
I
good.
just ordered it for myself because sharing it, I feel like we missed out because we had to split it between 5 freaking people.
So I mean, I will say again, they were fine. They're just not my cup of tea. Like I would rather just something different, and I'm sure it would have been just as great. I'm just not a fan of tiramisu. I mean, I like tiramisu, but like. You know what I mean, right? Like it's just like everyone likes a hamburger, but they also got a sandwich and a salad, and you can find something to eat.
And I'm sure with expansions and stuff like that, the menu will become more expanded.
I swear to God.
You're gonna get some Donkey Kong.
If there's not a banana split,
banana split.
Oh yeah, dude, the Donkey
They call it the
Kong
banana slamma.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
Again, if that isn't like on the menu, when that happens, someone's getting kicked in the face.
I wouldn't say that because you can get sued for that probably somewhere.
In Minecraft.
It's a threat. Yeah, in Minecraft.
Someone's getting.
You're gonna get kicked in Minecraft?
In the face in Minecraft.
Nah, I think it's more of a punch in the face.
In Minecraft. Another thing
I will be very nice about it.
Another thing I want to talk about as well is the music. Like the OST in the park itself was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, there was new music, there was medleys, there was remixes. It was fantastic, and there was ambiance. It's like when you're in the park, you hear the 3D World song, but when you go upstairs and you go to like the little extra top area, it like plays the underground theme, and when you get into the Yoshi's Island area, it plays Yoshi's Island music. When you get to Bowser's Castle, it plays Mario Kart music. Surprisingly enough, I was expecting them to play that Mario Kart 8 music when you get on the ride, but it played
Wii.
Mario Kart Wii music, which I was infinitely more happy about.
Mario Kart Wii.
As much as I like the Mario Kart 8 one, as it's my morning
all the
alarm.
mechanics in the new Mario Kart games, like in Wii, you were able to do this peel out thing.
Yeah, like a boost at the beginning.
Yeah, like when you stopped, you were able to rev up the car and then immediately get a boost. Like even after the.
When you get picked up by Lakitu or something like that.
No. Okay, I'm pretty sure literally anyone who's really good at the game is probably screaming the actual term for it.
Like, are you talking about the boost? Like when you start going, like during the countdown?
No, not that. Like,
speaking of that, you can get a boost at the
that's
beginning.
the thing you can do.
Yeah.
I think we don't need to actually explain that. I think everyone knows that at this point.
Side note, what were we talking about? I'm confused.
I went on to a tangent about a thing you can do in Mario Kart Wii.
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, we're talking about music.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played Gusty Gardens. It was awesome.
Gusty Garden, Yoshi's Island.
Stopped. You hit the accelerator while hitting brake, and then your wheel started sparking like you were drifting, and then you let go of the brake. And
that's when you get picked up by Lakitu.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Anyways.
Do I need to leave and get Matt over here or something? 'Cause
I think we've summed it up pretty well. If anything, while we have a little bit of extra time here, do you guys want to talk about anything else in Universal?
No.
Luigi!
There's 8 Nintendo stores, and I was so tired of going in every single one of them.
They lied to me. They told me that there was something different in the other stores, and there was not.
Yes, there was. In the last one we went to, at least, there was unique stuff. Not a lot, but...
Oh, yeah.
They had
Boo stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. That jacket is the best thing. I got that, too.
But, did you guys want to talk about how you absolutely adored the Harry Potter ride.
Look, I don't want to turn this into a why I think Harry Potter Land is better than Nintendo Land.
Because you would get canceled for that.
It's not that I get canceled. It's just I really don't feel like defending myself for the next 20 minutes.
No.
I'm very sleepy.
We're not trying to fight right
The
now.
ride-
Just to
I'm
tell
very
it
extreme
because
bias
you've
for
never
Harry
been here
Potter.
before.
I'm
Just
gonna say
explain your opinion of the
The
park
Mario
and the.
Kart ride is very mediocre. It
I'm
was
not-
fun. It was very basic.
It didn't feel like a ride.
It
felt
didn't feel
an
like a
experience.
ride.
They're not
Yeah.
roller coasters. It is honestly more of an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Like,
The whole park is
actual
a.
Nintendo World is fantastic, but I walked into Harry Potter Land. I felt like a kid. I felt like that when I first walked into Nintendo World too. Don't get me wrong, but it lasted longer in Harry Potter World, and I'm not even the biggest Harry Potter fan. To be fair, I'm not the biggest Mario fan either. So, still, that ride.
Yeah. We weren't trying to compare it, but just like
No, I know.
how was your time at the park?
It was good, but I'm very tired. And I
Yeah.
don't want
Yeah,
to talk
we all
about my
are.
time at the park to people on the internet.
Yeah, no, it was.
Alright, I'm still
Yeah, I think we've pretty much summed everything up. There was one
We need
closing
to get
remark
this
I wanted to make, but I
It's very
completely
small,
forgot it.
and
But
not even on the camera.
yeah, no, I think we had a great time. I guess if this was a video game, how would we rate it out of 10?
Ooh.
8.
8.
Like the whole experience, not just the ride.
8.
Wait, just all of Nintendo Land?
All of Nintendo Land, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd give it a 9.
I'd knock down 1 point because I wasn't the biggest fan of Mario Kart, and I'd knock down another point because the staff, besides 2 people at the cafe, were horrible.
Yeah.
Actually, you're
Just
right. I
an
do have to give it an 8 just
Yeah.
for the Toadstool Cafe.
Like,
But that's just a me thing.
There was one
'cause
waiter who was
allergies.
very
Yeah.
nice, very sweet, and then there was the person handing out the menus. Everyone else, you could tell they either didn't like their job or they were following it to the T where they wouldn't help and they just kept forgetting anyone's requests.
Yeah. I would also give it an 8 as well. I think that.
It needs actual rides. That's my main issue.
Yeah, well, it needs more actual rides, which it will get.
In time, yes.
And I don't know, but I think what knocked it down a peg as well, is the fact that you have to wait for the little mini games. Like, you should be able to do those at any point, just like the question blocks. Like that, I feel like maybe there should be more. 6.
We'll talk about that later.
I think that there should be more, and that there should be like more accessible or smaller or shorter, just so everybody can experience it, and you don't have to wait 20 minutes to do a little thing. So that's about it. So what was your score? So we got 8, 8, 8.
Or I think we're all 8s.
What was your
Yeah.
reason?
Needs more rides, and yeah,
All right.
it was dumb how there weren't any proper rides.
All right.
It's
No,
all
say we would
just
give you the
games.
intro, so we'll give you the outro.
Hey yo, adios. I'll see you guys later when we're not here in California.
I'll see you in a couple weeks when
Yeah.
I'm back on my computer, back in my office in a different state.
Yeah, like, comment,
Oh, yeah.
subscribe,
We're not on
join the
this tiny
Discord.
ass couch.
Like,
I'm sitting on the couch's arms.
Yeah, and I'm not sitting on the couch's arms. I'm
Dude,
feeling
what
good
is
about
this?
that.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Link trees in the description, our Instagram. I post the TikToks. It's my TikTok, but we have our shorts here, and Twitter, all that stuff. Discord as well. Join the conversation, and wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Patreon. We don't want to ask for money, but it's not ready yet. So yeah, if you want
that'll be a thing.
if you
Yeah,
want
yeah,
more
yeah.
fun things like this.
Fun things
Yeah.
are expensive.
Fun
Please
things
fund
are
our
expensive. You have no idea how much of our wallets were depleted
Mostly
today.
theirs. I was very cheap.
Yeah,
I was cheaper than I expected I would.
yeah. I was overly spending than I expected I would to be. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed our first fully in person, and I really hope we get to do this opportunity again sometime in the future. Maybe not at a theme park, but
Yeah.
at something.
Probably
And
not at a theme park.
we'll see you guys next time. The next major thing from us will probably be everything Zelda related. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
And check out our new stuff, like Lo-Fi Gamer. Or
Yeah,
whatever the hell
Lo-Fi
Jake-
Gamer.
Or whatever the hell Leighton's doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Liam's cooking. Let him cook. He's
Oh
coming.
yeah, I'm cooking. I got some D&D stuff coming up as well as I've got an Ape Escape Ape tier list coming out. Be ready for that. I know how many
more
ape-
tier lists.
I know how many Ape
Jake
Escape
thinks
fans
that
we
now.
have
I can
here.
fix them that they want.
We need to stop with it. Like I said, we're getting formulaic. Anyway, we're gone. We're gone. See you guys. We love you. Goodbye.
Adios.